Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. Here's my father,
Kevin.
Dad, I'm going to kind of let you take a lot of this intro. Do you want to just tell me how things have been since our Preacher's Daughter reaction? Because, you haven't really updated the people, the viewers.
That's right, yeah.
They don't know if you still listen to it, if you love it.
Remember that one year that I had that
Spotify rap?
Yeah, and it was Tree Fingers by Radiohead.
Yeah.
It would put
you
me
fell asleep to that.
Yeah, I think this year this will outdo it because I've listened to this so much. Absolute fantastic listen. I know it took us a while. This came out when 2022.
Yeah, so it took us a couple years.
I'm going to say this, but maybe it wouldn't have been. But I was going to say if we did this in 2022, it would have been my album of the year. But you know what? Music finds you when you need it, and I think
I don't know if you
were ready.
Yeah, we were just getting the channel started and stuff, and I think it might have been a little too, even though it's not too abstract, I think it just might have been a little bit too out there for you at the time.
Yeah, from Jack and Diane, and
from your regular
my regular music. Yeah.
So I'm quite curious going into this new record because I wonder what the tone is going to be like. Because this is a prequel to Preacher's Daughter. It's not a sequel, which I just found out this morning. I was doing a little bit of reading about it. We've listened to the singles. We did that on Patreon when they came out, but I haven't listened since. We did it during the Patreon listen, so it's going to still feel pretty fresh. Yeah. I'm curious how they're going to fit in the album.
That's another key.
Yeah. And it's an interesting track list because it's 10 songs, but it's an hour and 13 minutes. But we've got a 15-minute closer, a 10-minute song before that.
15 minutes?
Yeah. And then I think there's 3 instrumental songs.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I love that artists can do that in this day and age. I remember when Bohemian Rhapsody came out, like it was literally like, we're not playing this. What was it, 7 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Like, we're not playing this, but now it's like you get 15-minute song. It's insane.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Track number 1, Janie.
I was hoping for another complete reverb, but I like that it's dry.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want a Preacher's Daughter part 2. So I like this.
God, really great tone.
There's a little bit of reverb and stuff. Yeah. Now it's starting to come in.
Yeah. Lots of great effects on the guitar.
I gotta
say, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got this pit in my stomach right now. Like something you never know what's going to come out. Like, you know what I mean? I love this chord change here where it drops deep.
And the vocal change too, yeah.
Yeah.
She was my sister first.
Hear that? That we're raking? Was that great effects on that guitar? Wow,
that was a beautiful way to start the record. I gotta say,
I have to agree with you. I'm you know what? I'm glad that we went in, the vocals and everything came in dry, and it wasn't in the Preacher's Daughter universe.
Yeah, because we already have Preacher's Daughter, and I love the effects on that, but I don't want just a exact copy of Preacher's Daughter.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'd be fine with that too. But it's nice to hear, her in a different mix. And I remember when we did the singles, right? We noticed that we were like, oh, the vocals are mixed differently.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like that's going to be probably a theme on this record.
Yeah.
Just based off the 2 singles we did, and then now the opening track. It feels like the prequel I know it is a prequel, but but it's doing a good job at presenting it as a prequel because of the stripped backness and how close the vocals are.
Yeah.
It feels like things are okay, like maybe not okay, but they feel like a little better. Like you're in a little more of a hopeful place.
That's a good
Preacher's
point.
Daughter, whereas Preacher's Daughter, insane on the reverb and the vocal effects.
Yeah. See, the thing that I don't want to get caught up in, I just realized as I'm reading the lyrics and I'm listening, is that I have to go in with a more of a not worrying that it's a prequel, because what I'm doing is I'm reading the lyrics and I'm not really feeling what's going on. And for Preacher's Daughter, that was my first listen, I was like, I was told after what was going on, basically.
Yeah,
right?
But you weren't too focused on the lyrics the first listen.
No,
right?
it was just raw emotion, and then that's sort of where I don't want to worry. I'm right now in the first track in. I'm going, oh, what's happening here? What's going on? Like,
how does this connect to the storyline in Preacher's Daughter? Yeah, I'm not trying to, like, if I pick up anything, you know, I'll bring it up. But for the most part, I'm just kind of going in with the sound and with what lyrics I can pick up. Track number 2, instrumental, looks like. I haven't listened to Fuck Me Eyes since the reaction that we did on Patreon, so I'm curious to
see how it rolls.
Yeah, and I kind of forget it because I've listened to it once. Track number 2, Willoughby's theme, and we'll let that play into track number 3, Fuck Me Eyes. Hear that little piano.
I love when
they keep that in.
Yeah, I love hearing the stool squeak if it's wooden. I don't know if it's you, but I can hear.
Yeah, that's not me.
That's the breath, right?
I'm really trying to pay attention to the theme and remember it, because I wonder if it will come back at some point. The melody, because it's a theme, you know. So maybe it comes back later in the record. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I know.
I fucking love it. It was so in my wheelhouse. Like the piano's in there now. The piano sounds dirty and affected. But there's sounds like some feedback. See, I've said it before with like death grips and certain things. I can sleep to this.
Okay, this is a lot more calm than some other stuff, though.
Yeah,
I could understand sleeping to this.
But your mom would think I'm absolutely nuts. Like,
she falls asleep to true crime.
True crime, yeah. Oh. See, this gives me. Would you classify this as drone?
A little bit, but
whatever this is that's happening right now is
there's a few different elements at play. I don't know if it'd be drone, but
I just love this. Like, I want to make this.
Well, that's a beautiful thing about the time that we live in. You know, with how you can make music and share it to the world. Because you could sit down with your guitar and make this and then just put it out there
today.
Whereas, well, not today, but like, spend some time on it.
But you could today, technically.
Yeah. But you could like spend some time and make a full record of just instrumental stuff and then just put it out there, because when you were making music, like at the height of you pitching songs and stuff, you couldn't just make a record like this and then have it on, put it out for people to listen, because who would want to make it
exactly,
distribute it.
Oh, you don't. It wasn't.
Nobody
like,
would.
I don't even know. Like, I'd go. I remember going into Neptune Records, where Nardwar hangs out, and I went in there when they were at a different location on Fraser Street, and I walked in there, and this is how you sort of did it. I walked in there, and I forget the dad.
I think you told me the story.
The father's name, and he goes, "What are you looking for today?" And I said, "You know what? I want some acoustic guitar that has no singing and blah blah blah." And he walks me over and we chat, and I still have the CD somewhere, but it's Acoustic Alchemy. And I went home and I listened to that album, and it was 2 guitar players from maybe Switzerland or Germany, and it was but that's how it was.
Yeah.
Like, so I'd have to go into somewhere and say, "Hey man, do you have some like some music that was like, wow.
You had to literally describe it.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Fuck, I gotta give props to the Neptune guys though. If you went in and said, I need something that's like wah, 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 wee, and they're like, oh yeah, fucking aisle 6 over here. Here you go. Yeah, if you could somehow add reverb, you bring your buddy to do like the delay effect.
Yeah, but I love how that started with the piano. I love hearing the creaking in it. I listen to a lot of piano music, solo piano music, and I love when you hear the stool moving, the seat.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna. And the touching of the keys and the hammer actually hitting.
Yeah.
Like I love all that. If it's taken away and cleaned out and it's just like the mic placement is so it's just piano, it actually bores me because I like to hear the room.
Yeah. No, that was a fantastic instrumental. And I was expecting us to go right into Fuck Me Eyes because I was like, okay, it's just a theme. It's an interlude. But no, there was enough to talk about there where I'm like, let's pause
it's so
for a
many
second.
great textures.
Track number 3, Fuck Me Eyes.
She really gets around town in her own Cadillac, in her mom's jeans that she cut to really
You remember this pretty well, right?
Yeah.
She's got her makeup done and her high heels on, and all the boys wanna love her when she bets her fuck me eyes.
Yeah, I remember really liking this.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? It's like what she's done here is like I picture the person.
Yeah.
It's so vivid.
She looks just like her mama. She's no good at raising children, but she's good at raising hell.
That line there.
Yes.
Great drumming.
Super dry too,
Yeah.
eh? No verb. Fucking great. That is
Crazy production.
still
on this
going
one.
through there.
Years undefeated as Miss Holiday and posted outside the liquor store 'cause she's too young to get in.
What a sad fucking track, eh?
I know.
What you do with all that but no one ever wants to take her home.
Wow. I have too much to say about the song and I'm forgetting it as it goes along. That's the problem with it.
Well, the thing is, we talked in quite detail.
Yeah.
In our.
But this is in context of the album. It does feel different, and I got teary-eyed around this time. Remind me, I got three points just quickly here.
Okay, 3 points.
First off, I want to say that between this album and Preacher's Daughter, they feel the one thing. The concert's coming up on Friday, which we don't have tickets to, but we're going to get them. I don't care what if we have to sneak in as janitors. I don't care.
Shout out Ted.
Yeah, we're going to do it. But these songs that Anadotia has written are made for live concerts. Like I had my eyes closed, and that's what it's going to sound like on the Orpheum on Friday night, and also anything on Preacher's Daughter. I love that it's not overproduced. It's like not super.
Is it just me, or does it feel like the elements of the song are placed in the perfect spots in the mix?
The spot, the like the stage spectrum.
Yeah, like it feels like you're sitting and the song is in front of you. And you can hear the guitarist to the left and the drummer right in the middle.
Exactly, yeah.
And the vocalist in the middle, and then everything kind of coming at you from a different. It's a really beautiful, fascinating mix, but it feels like it's like you said, it's meant for a live setting. Number 2.
Second point, number 2 is that it did have the same production as American Teenager, and it had the synths and everything. Like it really had that. And my third thing is that you start off. At the beginning, I got to go back here. When she gets around town in her old Cadillac and her mom's jeans, very, 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 very descriptive. You're there, right?
Descriptive's probably the best word to describe this.
It's so descriptive. And so I knew, I visualized the person in middle America that Ethel's talking about, right? Mm-hmm. There's a bit of jealousy towards this character. You know what I mean? In terms of the lyrics, you know? And then as we slowly go line by line, you start feeling sorry for her and realize, like, that one line with that she's 3 years undefeated as Miss Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Like, posted outside the liquor store because she's too young.
It gets sadder and sadder as you progress through
as you go
verses.
through, and then you really, really feel like that is some absolute fantastic writing. I haven't listened to this in how many 2 months?
Yeah, whenever it came out as a
single, and that was just like in the context.
Did that give you shivers?
I started to cry there.
I was going to say your nipples are very prominent right now. I don't know.
Oh, I hope you don't see them on camera.
I think you can. Anyway, let's keep going. We've heard track 4 as well, but we're going to listen to it because, of course, we are. Track number 4, Nettles. I can't remember if I liked this one more or not.
I haven't listened.
We did them both the same day.
Yeah.
So we'll find out here, I guess.
I'm curious what the band situation is. That's what I'm really
in the live setting.
Yeah, the live setting, right? See. Yeah, we're panned pretty good. Like, if you're staring at the stage right now.
And she's right in the middle. Center, yeah.
The doctors gave you until the end of the night, but not till daylight. Tell me all the time, not to worry. And think of all the time I'll have with you when I won't wake up on my own. Wake up on my own.
Well, that's a great vocal mix.
Close all the time.
The pedal steel is way back. It's like super lonely. Listen to it. It's way back.
When I lay with you,
Look how full those harmonies.
all the blame room, wishing I was the way.
I want to buy a banjo today.
Just like
A banjo?
I don't know if there's a banjo in there.
It sounds like it's right there.
It is, right?
Yeah. Just plucking softly.
I really want to buy one.
You're really messing with the banjo lately.
Lately, yeah. We should go to Long McQuaid and pick up a cheap one.
Cheap banjo. Doesn't happen.
The vocals are sitting like,
I know.
in the absolute perfect spot. I love a good fiddle.
I bet you do.
No, I've been into fiddling and banjo lately. After seeing Nick Shoulders live, I went to his concert. I should have brought you to that. It was
Really good.
phenomenal.
See, I love how I thought there was no room in the mix for those vocals, and then they popped out. So it's like it's really full right now.
Yeah.
And then those came in.
I love how they've kept in every sound of every instrument.
Yeah,
you can hear the sliding, each pluck.
That's what I'm curious to see what the band setup looks like. Like, there's a lot of instruments going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of harmonies that need to be filled, right?
I think it was "Fuck Me Eyes" that I liked more.
Yeah.
But I mean, both great.
Well, it's
singles.
interesting. I'm going to bring you back to your point because you wanted to talk about pacing. But what I want to say just before that is that it's interesting that they put pretty different release. Ethel released Nettles and "Fuck Me Eyes" because they're both
very different.
Very different synthesizers, and then really traditional Americana like banjo, fiddle, pedal steel.
I think having those two is probably
a good thing.
Yeah, a good thing because it shows you a little bit of what's on the record.
Yeah,
I don't know what's to come, but like you don't want two songs that are exactly the same as singles because then people are like, I don't know. I mean, it could work. I guess some people do it, but
I'm trying to stay away from that. Trying to actually figure out what the storyline is. Right.
I think that's what you do after.
Yeah. Like "Fuck Me Eyes" was pretty much straightforward.
It was. Yeah. This one was a little more.
There was
more heavy, I would say.
Yeah.
Track number 5, Willoughby's Interlude.
Okay, so if we're going to go back to the track before, he's in the hospital and he's going to die, possibly, right?
Yes, whoever was in that track, but I don't know if those tracks are correlated, right? Because "Fuck Me Eyes" was about that girl.
Yes. we can talk during this one, right, while we're listening. But how does this even achieved? Is this a synth,
This sounds like a.
or is it affected guitar?
I was gonna say I feel like it would be guitar, but because those swells seem guitar-like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think you. I mean, you could do that on a synth, but it would be harder.
See
like that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But remember, you hooked up my guitar up to that synthesizer thing in Logic before,
Yes,
and I did,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
was crazy sound.
still
Remember
have
that?
it. The crystallizer.
Crystallizer, yeah. Having said what I said earlier, like this would be, too long. But if you're in the context of where Ethel Cain's playing on Friday, the Orpheum is an old building for Vancouver, and it's beautiful. And this would just resonate because it's made for a symphony.
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
So.
Because they don't mic when the symphony's on. I asked somebody when I went to the symphony, and they don't mic the upright bass
Because
if
it's so loud,
it
fits just the way the room.
It's the acoustic.
Yeah.
But this would be really cool to open with.
Yeah.
While like with visuals, and you just to get the thing going.
After this we got a minute left. I'll let it play into track 6, which is titled Dust Bowl, which I'm quite curious about. I'm just curious if it's reference to the Dust Bowl in the 1930s, because I remember reading.
Was that football?
No,
Oh.
no. Dust Bowl era was a period of time during severe dust storms. So 1930 to 1936, it was in the American and Canadian prairies. So let's go into track number 6, Dust Bowl.
This is where I said earlier, where you picture a slow-mo fire
Yeah,
and just
like a house burning on
yeah
slow-mo.
in slow-mo.
Bloodstained blonde, 8th grade death pack strike me dead.
Great wording.
Great,
Great phrasing.
Alabama,
Her lyrical pace is like I just putting under anesthetic.
Yeah, you're you're in surgery and you're just starting to fall.
just to tell me who you
Wow, those tickled me. That snare sounds like it was recorded in real time and slowed down, right? Listen to it. It's just. Nipples hard?
Yeah, your nipples are
What?
super prominent.
That was those little bells.
Under the robe of your vanish, with your eyes all over me. The wind
I have to say, this is one thing I've never said about Ethel's voice. I had my eyes closed there, and Ethel's voice feels extremely, extremely caring.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe
It's
it.
caring, like somebody who really cares about somebody.
I feel like she's giving me a hug.
Yes, that's it.
fell off harder. If he didn't leave on
That's a great line there, man. Cooking our brains, smoking to that shit your daddy smoked in Vietnam. Like she spoke about the war in American Teenager.
Yeah.
I am loving the choices of guitar sounds on this album. There's a great mix of it's not clean, it's not dirty. Listen to that. It's that middle ground. I enjoyed that one a lot, and I want to say it didn't have the massive wall of reverb, but it still gave me the same type of feeling. So there's
It
one.
gave me a little I wouldn't say it gave me the same type of feeling. It gave me a new feeling.
Yeah.
The feeling isn't the same as
Yeah.
Preacher's Daughter. I don't know how to put it into words yet,
Yeah.
but I'm not getting that same feeling. But it
Yeah.
is a good feeling,
yeah.
and I'm enjoying it.
My feeling was pertaining to not the music or anything else, but I was going to say the similar thing between both albums is her voice and her caringness in her voice. It literally, you heard it talking to her mom at the end of Strangers.
Yeah.
When you heard it in there again, it's just like you close your eyes and you listen and you're like, really, really, it's a voice of caring. Her voice, it's amazing. And that's the commonality between the two.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going more in the sound direction. Because
No.
The sound gives me, a different feeling than Preacher's Daughter.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. Preacher's Daughter, certain parts of it like made me feel just like an unsettling
deeply.
feeling.
Oh, deeply. Yeah,
This feels a little more comforting to me.
Yeah.
For some reason. Track number 7, A Knock at the Door.
Oh, fuck, you dick. You dick. Cool.
Wow,
That's... I got ripped off when I recorded those times.
Staying in the state there. I've left it straight today.
She's doing something different with her voice.
yeah.
Big time. Wow, was that clear? I love the scratches. Wow, she's singing different. You hear
Yeah.
it? Like it's crazy.
I'm wondering what we got for the next 4 minutes, though, because there's no more lyrics, for me at least.
Those are absolutely brand new strings. They are so bright. You can hear every scratch. There's not like me, like 2 days in,
Yeah.
you can't hear it because my fingers are acidic.
You
See,
said-
that's what you'll hear.
When you said you paid a guy, or he ripped you off, he took it out of your song, right?
He was de-essing all my words and he was taking out my finger scratches, and it cost me a lot of money. And I look back, he just ripped me off. Back then it was a lot of money. It was $550, and he took all that.
That's in the 90s? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that, everything's great. So that one line there, no one should ever see their friend they've known since they were just kids foam up and bite it on the floor. Ethel laments Willoughby's experiences, watching him lose more and more throughout the course of their relationship to the trials and tribulations of the real world.
That was one of the more unique ones, I would say, on the album so far. I feel like, what's quite interesting about this record is I don't think one track has really sounded the same.
No.
And I didn't point that out until now, but I go look, opening track, theme, Fuck Me Eyes, Nettles, Dust Bowl, everything has had a different
Completely,
kind of sound.
Especially when we went from Fuck Me Eyes to Nettles, it was a big jump.
But it's still cohesive.
Well, that's Ethel, right? I'm going to read this one too because it's verified. So it's
Radio Towers.
So you're not scared, or you're not scared of no knock on the door, or maybe you are. As for the first time in the relationship, Ethel begins to question herself and whether or not Willoughby is a truly solid pillar of strength that will carry her out of the dark. So I like that. I like knowing that it's the writer. You know what I mean?
It's verified by Ethel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Track number 8, Radio Towers. I think Ethel's really proved that we could honestly probably try doing some instrumental albums on the channel.
Yes, I fully agree. Because there's lots to talk about. We thought
I always wrote it off like, no, why would we do an instrumental album? What are we gonna say?
there's lots of text. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear this?
Yeah, no, like I'm loving this right
No, this.
now.
Ready? Wait.
On the left side.
Wait.
How did you pick that up?
Listen.
Your ears.
I did clean my ears.
I was gonna say, fucking.
Now you can't stop hearing. Watch.
No, I know. I
Listen
hear
now.
it. So far in the mix.
It's haunting. Like, it's weird.
But if you didn't point that out, I don't think I would have noticed it.
You would have eventually.
Maybe eventually. Yeah.
You had your eyes closed through this whole thing? Close your eyes and then close your eyes.
Try to visualize every
Now go to your right ear.
left ear for me. But I hear mine on this side.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's going through our ears.
That's not how it fucking works. I like how we didn't mention anything else in the instrumental. We've just been so locked in on this fucking one sound. Out of the interludes, I say that was my. I don't want to say my least favorite. Well, yeah, it was not bad, but it.
I fucked with that one. That is right in my like drone.
I think my favorite was the interlude.
Yeah.
But I really liked
Willoughby's
theme because of the piano and how it started.
Yeah.
This one was the first one that was just kind of straightforward. Like there was no changes really. It was kind of just this long, or not long, but 5 minutes of this similar.
Would this have worked on the Perverts? Because you showed me a snippet.
We only listened to a little bit, so I don't know. From what we heard, it sounds like it could have fit. But that was a cool piece, and I wonder how many people caught that little tiny. It almost sounded like a sonar.
Boop. Yeah. Boop.
Track number 9, Tempest.
You know what I'm interested in?
This is the most reverby we've heard her.
Yeah, but that was my question. Where vocals come in? But that you answered it, Ethel. Thank you.
Just keeps going.
Great vocals. Wow.
This hasn't sounded like anything else on the album so far, though.
Totally, yeah. This sounds like it was jumping with the verb to. It must be interesting from a sound mixing perspective to try to recreate this.
In especially like live setting?
Yes, yeah. Because you need, listen how many layers you have there of, like the placement of where Ethel's voice is so deep in the mix, right?
Yeah, it blends in the mix completely.
Yeah, it's like it must be such a freeing feeling to sing like this in this atmosphere that's there right now. It's like with everything going on, it's just oh wow.
You can just let your voice be free.
Yes.
Like you're untethered.
Yes, and you have the safety of reverb. I always loved, I was telling you yesterday, recording with reverb for me and then is just crazy.
Talking about the Quadeca record.
Yes, yeah. Lots of verb. Well, that's crazy what this counter vocal's doing. Sounds like someone's talking to you, some higher power from the clouds. Some shit's going on. Watch if they do it again. See the chop?
Yeah. I'm just so lost in this right now, but I'm loving it.
That's the best.
My eyes are closed and I'm gone.
I can picture us grabbing our seats right now, you and I,
floating,
and leaving, and right now and going up. The roof opens and you and I just start going. We're like this.
Yeah, this would be good plane flying on an airplane music.
I gotta say, whoever's playing drums to this on Friday, they gotta have, like, to stay at this tempo, just like that.
Boom. Boom. Cat.
Yeah. Ooh. Is that water?
No, I don't know. Wind?
Oh, yeah, it's wind circling. That might be the song. I've told you before, I've walked around with headphones on, listening to
on like a windy day.
Yeah, but the day I went out and I had a real trip out where I think it was Kid A. I was walking.
No, it was something else. I remember
it was Radiohead.
Yeah, maybe it was Moonshaped Pool. I don't think it was Kid A.
No, maybe it was Moonshaped Pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was walking around downtown and I was in my own world and I was watching people.
Or in rainbows, maybe. I don't know. Actually, it was. I think it was Radiohead though.
Yeah, it was Radiohead, but I had that same feeling right there. It's like I could walk around.
To that song, just get lost
and watch people and be so in this world, but watch people move in slow motion.
Yeah.
No acid or anything. Just watch them. I got so lost. I didn't even read the waiting on my own part. Mm-hmm. Always on my own. Someone to take me home. I want to go home. Take me out of this. Take me out the dark.
I could have had that go on longer, and I wouldn't have complained. Which is quite a bold thing to say about
Yeah.
a song that's already 10 minutes. That's how you say it, right? Waco?
Waco, Texas. Do you know the whole thing about Waco, Texas?
Don't know much about Waco, Texas.
You didn't live through it, but there was a siege, and they had a guy, I think his name was David Koresh.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
watched a little
Yeah.
piece on this.
Oh, it is named after it. The title track, Waco, Texas, is named after the Waco siege of 1993.
It was a cult thing.
Yeah. And they went in there, and I watched it. It was all live. You're watching
and they
TV
were-
live.
I watched clips from that. I wasn't watching it live, but I
Busting in through windows and stuff.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy, man.
I saw the I watched a documentary on that. Track number 10, Waco, Texas.
See, there's that sound again, right? It's right in between.
Not dirty,
There's a little bit of dirt.
but it's not super dirty.
Yeah.
I'm curious where her vocals are gonna sit on this one.
Or when she comes in. That was a great change.
I like that.
That was really good.
Honey's heart is blue and a second of beat.
It's a heart murmur, I think. That was awesome.
Acting less cool when he's walking with me.
One thing I haven't mentioned is phrasing is really great.
Morning comes,
She almost sounded like Caroline Polachek there a little bit.
they're looking for
Right?
Yes.
selling pages of the times we've been waiting
Oh man. When she
for the wait to
goes low, I think this might be my favorite. Like I'm there. That's the caring. They're dead.
Yeah.
That was like that line.
What you're talking
Yeah.
about, yeah.
I've been picking names for our children. You've been wondering how you're gonna feed them.
It's crazy.
Love is not enough in this world. Then be anything but your girl.
Okay,
That's
I
another
didn't think I was gonna ball, but
that's another caring line that you were talking about.
We will feel like this forever.
I can't see the lyrics now. Every bar, every line,
Yeah.
hitting me somewhere. Thanks for leaving it to the end. Appreciate it.
I think last time you cried first 4 tracks though, right? So this is better than
Yeah.
you made it through most of the album.
Yeah, I gotta buy tickets. I don't care.
I've only listened to 2 Ethel Cain projects.
Yeah.
This might be, I think, my favorite written song. Like
Yeah.
lyrically, every line is.
Every line has knocked me on my ass. And it's not from this. I'm not taking it from the story, like of whatever happens to Ethel and,
Yeah, it's just
and
in
Willoughby
general.
or whoever. It's just every line is delivered just and pertains to life and the caring and the love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. Fuck, music is like so beautiful. It's nuts. I've never been a film guy, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna like. I love all forms of art, but
Yeah, but-
music has this thing that it's this community thing that
yeah,
really brings people together. And I know other art forms do
Yeah.
as well, but
I just mean
I'm
it-
just
it-
a music guy. Music itself, by itself, is such a unique art form
Yeah.
for that reason because there's no visual.
There's no
element.
visual, yeah. See, when you told me 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is what it's. But no, it's. I thought, wow, it's going to be long. And
We're almost at the end now.
has that been really?
Well, like 3
Holy
minutes left.
shit! Listen, you hear the movement? Like the,
Yeah,
I love.
still in there.
Still in there. I love it.
Do you think the title refers to, like, you know how people with the Waco incident were so committed.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think that
Possibly,
is
yes.
the tie there? Maybe
Maybe, yeah. Committed to David Koresh and whatever.
like they would die for him.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, the way that she would die for
Yeah.
this person.
I'm gonna say right now, as much as I fuck with American Teenager, Strangers, that whole
The whole album.
that's the best song that I've heard. And I'll tell you just
Tell me why.
I'll tell you why. Is that Ethel hit all these parts with her lyrics that can, especially, I don't know, I'm not saying being a parent, but being anybody in this world
And caring for someone.
and caring for someone. This line just about fucking killed me. Like I was fucked. Like I literally was
balling through the whole thing.
I've been picking names for our children. You've been wondering how you're going to feed them. That's exactly what I went through with Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Mom was coming up with a name.
You were on the
I
feeding.
was just totally
Stress.
worried about, oh my God, we're going to bring somebody into this world. And I don't know how. What if I lose my job? I only make minimum wage. All this kind of shit.
Regardless of the storyline here with Tucker, you know, that line itself.
No, there's lots of
every
every line
can be taken out of that record and put into your own life and taken into your own, you know, perspective.
And that professing love that of the chorus, you know, I'd do anything for you, and you know it's true because I said it to you. Held in my arms, I swore I'd be good to you. Right? Then it switches, right? Then sat and watched as you walked away from me. Like all those lines, like if you've lived long enough, this at some point all this shit has happened to you.
Yeah, and you're gonna connect with those.
And Ethel put it in a song, like
15 minutes.
a 15-minute song, but it's like all those lines could pertain to something that happened. If you know what I'm saying, if you've had enough life experience,
yeah.
We just talked about, you know, being like we had the crazy household and 6 brothers, and the police were over all the time, and we had a shithole of a house.
Like the actual police,
not Roxanne and Sting.
Yeah. Fucking crazy household.
Yeah, it was a crazy household.
Roxanne.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to compare the two, like Preacher's Daughter and this. I feel like why even compare them? They're just. Yeah, let's talk just about this.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful project front to back. I felt like every song was distinct and different.
Yep.
It was 10 songs, but every song had its own purpose and distinct kind of placement on the album.
Yep.
And uniqueness that was brought to the table. Like you had the Americana kind of
banjos,
style
fiddle,
with nettles, but then you had a more modern with synth kind of based song with Fuck Me Eyes.
Yeah. It's such a well-rounded package. I just, you know, I didn't think I would cry at another album by Ethel Cain. I'm like, no, I'm going to get through it. But, you know, I started off when I first heard her voice, and it's like, there's only a few people that can spark me that way.
I had a great time this morning and afternoon because we kind of recorded in both. I hope you had a good time. You seemed to have an emotional time, but you had a good time.
Yes.
Your nipples got hard at one point.
Everything
you cried.
Everything got hard. I got cried. But you know what? I'm just looking at the album cover right now. You can recreate that right now with that brown shirt. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Like literally, if you turned around right now with your brown shirt and your hair after, we could do that. Look at.
Yeah, we could do that later. It'd be easy.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had a good time.
Yes.
If you haven't checked the album out already, give it a listen. Definitely go front to back without stopping and without hearing us yap in between. If you want to see this video completely uncut, though, it's over on Patreon. It's about $2 a month. You get access to all our older videos. You get stuff early, and you get access to some bonus content and the Discord. So feel free to check that out if it sounds like something you'd be interested in. Take care, much love, and we'll see you soon. Peace.